Hi boys and girls, welcome to your flipped classroom video on calculating surface area of a cylinder. There's a couple things I'm going to focus on. The first thing is I'm going to break down the formula that is used to calculate surface area of a cylinder, and then we're going to do a couple examples together. So this is the formula for calculating surface area of a cylinder. 2 times pi r squared plus 2 times pi times r times h. So what I'm going to do is break down the formula a little bit for you. The first thing I want to focus on is pi times r squared. This formula you've seen before because this is the area of a circle. The area of a circle is pi r squared, and we multiply it by 2 because a cylinder has a top as well as a bottom. Now the second part of the formula is 2 times pi times r times h. 2 pi r represents the circumference of the circle or of the cylinder. So we often see circumference as pi times diameter, but since we're focusing on radius, 2 times radius is the same thing as diameter. So 2 pi r comes from the distance around the circle. And then we multiply it by h, which represents the height of the cylinder. Very kind of similar to when we calculate the volume of a cylinder. Height is a big factor. So let's do an example. In this example here, 5 inches is my radius, and 8 inches is the height of the cylinder. So instead of using pi, we're going to use 3.14. So surface area equals 2 times pi, or 3.14, times my radius, which in this case is 5, squared, plus 2 times pi, or 3.14, times 5 times 8. And I'm going to put 8 in parentheses so it doesn't look like 58. So at this point, you can use a calculator to simplify a lot of your computation. So let's start with the first part. I'm going to do 2 times pi, or 3.14, times 5 squared, which in this case is 25. So we have 157 plus clear my calculator, 2 times pi, or 3.14, times 5, which is my radius, times 8, which is my height. 251.2. Then at this point, I can just add the two terms together. So my total surface area is 408.2 inches, which is my unit of measurement, squared, whatever it takes to remember that area, surface area is squared. Okay, let's visit your graphic organizer. So the first thing we need is we're going to draw a radius. That's important. So let's make the radius mark our radius 3 feet. And our height will make 9 feet. Alright, so this point, it's kind of what we call plug and chug, where you're basically plugging in the terms and you're chugging along to fill everything into the calculator. Alright, so surface area equals 2 times pi, which we'll use 3.14, times my radius, which is 3, squared, plus 2 times pi times 3, which is my radius, times 9, which is my height. Again, I'm going to put these terms in parentheses so that I know to multiply and that it doesn't just look like 39. Alright, so now let's plug these into the calculator. 2 times 3.14 times 3 squared. You can put 3 squared in your calculator, but I also know 3 squared is 9. So 56.52. Plus 2 times pi, which is 3.14, times 3 times 9, which is 169.56. Now I'm going to add these two terms together to simplify. So my total surface area is 226.08 feet squared. And there's my final answer. Again, if you're one of those people that fast forward through this whole video to the end, it's really important that you go back and watch the beginning of the video. Because tomorrow I'm also going to be asking where these different parts of the formula come from. So where does pi r squared come from? And why do we multiply by 2? As well as where does 2 pi r come from? As well as h. Alright, I hope you have a good rest of the night, and I will see you in class tomorrow.